Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on 3rd gen content again. I finally got my turbo kit in from AGP. This is just an unboxing video. We are not actually doing anything today. But one, I want to check everything out and just look at the overall quality of this kit. So I do want to start off by saying we are no way sponsored by them. So you will get a completely honest review of this. We'll see how good it is. I went with the, it is a T4 housing, steed speed manifold, and it is a Borg Warner SXE 362, and it's 83 AR and 14 housing. So according to their website, that's overall, 90% what they would recommend for most trucks. That turbo is good for about 620 horsepower, and of course this is a 2nd gen swap. So I want to go over everything that we actually have. I want to show you the quality of everything. If there's anything I don't like, I did not do they have a mod, it's called a T1, it's a T151R mod, which is supposed to make it whistle even more than it does. I still want to use this truck to tow with and everything, especially long distance with the camper that I plan on buying either end of this year or next. And I don't want to sit there and listen to that. It is a work truck, and maybe one day if it becomes a party truck, I wouldn't mind, but not today. So we'll get into this. If you know what a 2nd gen swap kit costs on the internet, you have an idea of what this one cost. The reason I went with this one is, I know a couple people said that this is too small of a turbo, but it is an upgrade from the stock size. So like I said, I still want to use this. I still want it to party. I still want it to spool as close to stock as I can get. So we're gonna do a couple different things with this turbo once it actually gets installed. And I don't know if there's some kind of break-in. I need to look at that, but we'll do, of course, a video of the install as well. But I want to see, I have 5.9 tunes from Rob, is it Rob Dunnigan, I think is how you say his name. Huge fan of his tunes. So right now these are just off the shelf. When I initially got these are 7 tunes, because I have the built trans in this. I didn't even have him edit anything about them. I literally got them, loaded them up, and that's what it is. So we're gonna see how the stock turbo reacts to his tunes that are completely unedited. And then I already talked to him about getting revisions on this, and we're gonna see how it does with a revised tune. I like one of his tunes is the 120 horsepower 12 valve tune, and I really like the power for everyday driving, but the novelty of the noise wears off pretty quick. And I'm gonna have him make me a daily driver 120 horse tune that is non-12 valve. Like I said, to me, the 90's not enough, 160's too much, 210's way too much for just everyday driving. And I just want 120. I really, really like that tune a whole lot. I just get tired of the noise. So anyway, enough of talking. We're gonna get into what we have here, and then we'll see what we're doing. I gotta hide my address, so we're gonna start with this box here. This one actually has the turbo in it. I was going to pause the video, but we're not. We're gonna keep rolling into it. So I don't know if this whole box is the turbo. The only thing I've done is crack the lid open because my address is on there. We don't need that. Okay. Whole garage needs cleaned up anyway. So, sorry about the shaky camera. So with their 2nd gen swaps, actually they're even their stock location turbos. There for a while they were welding a 90-degree elbow onto the bottom of the turbo, and that is to go to your intercooler. Since then they have, I want to say since 21, they have went ahead and made a new casting for this turbo. So the elbow is now part of the casting and it's supposed to look really clean. We'll see how it looks here in a second. Also, they recommend that you do this because if anything's missing or damaged, clean that up later. If anything's missing or damaged, then you can, I think there's a certain window of opportunity to email them to make sure that, you know, you get it, whatever it corrected. Well, and apparently I was wrong about the elbow. From my understanding, they were supposed to be welded, or not welded anymore. Even if you look on their website, it says they stopped doing that. But here you go. Again, sorry for the shaky camera because I'm trying to get everything unboxed. I'm a little disappointed by that. I do wish that this housing, I wish the housing was honestly not welded. It was part of the casting. I will show you a picture when I go on their website. I don't know if it's just for the stock location 3rd gen with this turbo, but I don't think it really should matter. If they were doing it since 21, well, there you go. There's the first flaw that I'm going to point out of this kit. I don't like that. I wish that they would have made it a casting, and yeah. Really, really sorry about the camera. So, there you go. Don't know what that is. There is, oops, if I can stop bumping it. There's writing on the exhaust housing. Well, so far everything looks okay. I'm gonna put this back in the box and I'm gonna put this over on the other side of my garage and rip the stuff off there with my address on it, and we'll get into that box. So give me just a second. Like I said, we're not doing anything. This is just the unboxing. Okay, second up, I assume this is the goodie box. This should have everything else that you need to install it. So, really nice. I assume this is a feed line. Looks like really nice quality. Nice braided line. This is the intake tube. There's where your mass airflow would go. Pretty basic tube, you can't really mess that up. I do like the fact that they actually provided screws with it, because I don't know if the ones that were in my S&B intake box would actually work. So of course they give you a label of this is pre-oiled. You know, make sure you use the correct amount of oil after you clean it, blah, blah, blah. I just want to see what it looks like. And I'll cut my finger off. Okay. Blue. That would have been nice. I will say that about this kit. It would have been nice for them to provide you other options of different colors for the filter. I have nothing. I mean, you saw what color my truck is. I have nothing. It's an S&B intake, so I mean, you can't really knock it. Has a clamp, looks good. I just wish it wasn't blue. Won't knock the, I won't knock that necessarily. I do wish they'd give you an option. Here is the downpipe attachment. This will go to your factory downpipe on your truck. And yeah. I can tell you one thing I've noticed already. I need to look back at my tracking. I don't see my manifold. I don't know if that was supposed to come in another box or what's the case, but I'm gonna have to message the company. So of course, this would go to your intercooler, and this would be, I believe, the boot for the intake. And then here's all the provided parts. There's a drain line in here, nice heat coating, all the clamps. There, that would push into the block, and that would actually feed it. There's new gaskets, which is really nice. And I'm dropping stuff. There's the new hardware for that. And I assume that is for the drain. And then I opted for new hardware for the manifold. So like I said, I am going to have to contact them. I don't know where it's at. Hopefully it won't be a really big deal. Actually, they still should be there, so I might call them. So far, I'm really disappointed that the manifold is here. I was planning on not here. I was planning on doing this weekend, and hopefully it's just not here yet. So I need to call them, but I at least wanted to show you the rest of this kit since we did get that much. I like their downpipe. It looks really good. We'll see how the rest of the kit is. So far, I'm going to knock the turbo casting because I will put that in a picture online. It shows that they don't do that anymore, and they lied. So far, not off to a good start. I guess if that's the worst thing so far, it's not that bad. But all right, well, if you've watched up to this point, whenever we do get the manifold, even if it's just a 2-second video, I'll show you what it is, because I've been really dying to get that here. That's the whole reason this kit has taken this long. This kit, I purchased it on September 5th, and it took 1 month and 3 days to even get tracking for any of this. And then it took probably another 6 days to get here. Shipping was $130, and yeah, and then with taxes, you can probably guess what this kit costs. So real disappointed that my manifold's not here. So anyway, if you've watched up to this part, obviously, if you guys are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Feel free to even share our channel with other people that are like-minded. And, you know, obviously like our videos. It helps us, allow us to do stuff like this to our trucks. That way you guys are able to keep watching. So thanks again for watching up to this part. Like I said, as soon as the manifold gets here, I'll do another video of it.